Hey everyone, it's Adele and April from Just Say Scrap, and we are here with Technique Tuesday. So today we are going to be starting our holiday projects. So make sure that you watch our video to see how awesome our brand new ornaments are. All right, everybody, so we are starting our holiday projects for the season. So we have our ornaments here. This is something that Close to My Heart came out with. They tend to do ornaments every year now, and we absolutely love them. They're great things to either put onto your gifts during the season, or you can always, add them to like cookies or whatever you bake, or just give them to people. They're really, really fun and pretty. So Mom bought the entire set, which was the big kit, this one comes with all of the things that are cut. So all of the different striped ornaments, all of the different colors and everything like that, and the ornaments themselves. So you can get all of these separately. They all have their numbers on them, or you can get it in a big bundle. So there's a bunch of different ways that you can get this, and I will be posting all of that, so don't worry about that.
And it does come with an SVG if you want to cut them. Yes.
So you can cut them all out of all of our pretty papers that we have now too. I'm gonna take my Versamat away for this. And, all right. So, since Mother purchased these, I will let Mother decide. So what's actually really cool about this is you can glue them together, right? Mm-hmm. Or you could do them separately. They're meant to be like this, so you have like a background and then, an overlay. You can just keep them wood. I just love the smell of the wood. Oh, it smells so good. So you can do it like this. That's like it layered on top of each other like that. Or honestly, you could just leave them separate. You can have two different things, and then if you take your SVG, you can always cut something out like that. So there's a bunch of different things. We're gonna do it how it's intended to do. So they give you black, red, evergreen, silver, gold, and then a craft sheet. So you can decide how you want to mix and match your ornaments. You can make them actually the same color as well, but each of them gives you 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. 6 of them. So it's actually to make a full set, right?
There are actually no instructions with these.
No, they're not.
So you
can just gotta put them
do
together.
them whichever way you like.
Exactly. So what colors do you
And I was thinking, because I think the black is a very hard...
that's
very
thick. And yeah, no, that's the thickest one by far.
So I was thinking if you put a colorful thing on the black, if you have your SVGs, or you could use...
You can actually just use the black as like a base itself.
Base, and then you could use it as a tag and use like metallic markers to write
that would be a lot of fun.
Christmas
So you
tags.
could use those as tags instead. Yep, Mom
Yeah.
is true. You can use actually any of these as tags. So I actually think I'm going to try it with this. Let's do this. Red and green, why not?
Yes.
All right.
And silver and gold. Woohoo.
Do you like how that looks?
That looks very pretty.
So Mom also said silver and gold. I think we should get a black topper though, right?
I think so.
Or should I get a gold topper?
Oh, maybe I like the gold topper.
Ooh, I like that. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Can you see it?
Yes, I can. So, and my thoughts are, ornaments are like two-sided, but you wouldn't want to, you wouldn't.
That's how it's supposed to be.
Yes.
Looks so cool.
You wouldn't want to waste the cut pieces on both sides, but you can also, you could put one of the solid glitters on another side.
I mean, you also do have all of them too, so if you are planning on putting this on the tree as an ornament, you definitely could put it on both sides. And that way you do have something on the back of it.
Right.
They do give you enough if you just plan on getting the 6 of each. So,
Oh, yeah. They give you plenty.
you don't have anything that you're going to run out. Isn't that pretty? All right, are we going to glue them together?
Yeah.
So when doing this, I suggest liquid glass. Mom suggests liquid glass. Close to my heart suggests liquid glass. It's just stronger. Liquid glass is our strongest adhesive. Ow. Don't stab yourself. You're trying to open liquid glass. never ever cut the top of it. I know we sound like a broken record when we say that, but we say that for your good, because you don't want to cut the top because it will become too much of an open space. So you really want to just use a pin or something like that if it doesn't open.
Right, because this way you have more control over how much goes on to your project.
You could also just like ink these too.
Oh yeah.
There's just so many different
You could
possibilities.
stain them.
Ooh, that would be pretty.
You could stain them and then liquid glass them.
I was gonna say, I might actually liquid glass over the red. Because I think that'll look really pretty. And it'll still pick up the glitter, so that's the cool thing about liquid glass. So just to note, for glitter paper, like our glitter paper in general, if you're ever trying to use our glitter paper as a background, you do want liquid glass, because our glitter paper is amazing. It's very, very fine glitter. It actually doesn't put like glitter sparkles everywhere like some glitters do. But to glue on top of it, for things to actually stick to it, we found that liquid glass is like the only thing that actually lets things adhere to glitter. So that's why liquid glass is so highly recommended in the close to my heart world. All right, so that's it together. Mom is gonna get some string. We have some old ribbon that we are gonna end up using. So we have some of our old white and gold ribbon that we are using here. I'm just kind of trying to bend it and stick it through. Probably should have done it every piece. I probably should have put it through with that piece, because it would have been a lot easier than trying to stuff it through here. I just use that.
Piercing tool?
I just use that. I could use a piercing tool though. All right. So that is through there. And then you can always put a hook on this too. Always tie it to a hook or something, or just use the string like this on a Christmas tree. But I do have to let this dry. Liquid glass does get sticky. I also, if you saw, I was using my safety pin here to get excess glue off of the edges. So like on the inside, if it dripped, I was using that. I was also smoothing it down on the outside, just because, I mean, liquid glass will look fine. It dries clear, so it's not really going to be an issue, but I just wanted to make that all smooth. And then just to show you, this is definitely going to have to sit and dry. But I just think this would be really pretty.
And since the back is unfinished, you could also use this as a gift tag.
Yes, you could. So you can actually, you know, write a note on the back of it. Or if you wanted to write that you made it, and then it could be on somebody's Christmas tree. Or what would be really cool, because, you know, we're crafters, is to print a photo and actually cut the photo with the SVG, or just by hand. You can hand slice it and put a photo on the background. So that way they've got a really pretty ornament on the front and then a photo on the back. Maybe your Christmas card for the year, or a Christmas photo for the year. That would actually be a really cool way to remember all your Christmas photos throughout from the years. Putting them onto the back of an ornament.
Yeah.
So that obviously has to dry, but
right now, from my point of view, it looks purple, which isn't a bad thing, because I like purple.
Color. But isn't that going to look really cool?
Yes.
I'm not going to put the silver and gold one together, because you see how it is. I want to actually go on to a different one. I want to show you the different designs of the ornaments. So, Mom, you can put those away in the bag.
Sure.
I'm going to pull out one of our balls. I'll do this in silver and gold. How's that? So once again, you get all of the same kind of things here. So I will say, this is glitter paper. Glitter paper tends to be a little bit thicker. But I will suggest that you do try to get as close to the edge as possible. And honestly, if it leaks over the edge, that's, I believe, okay. Because you want it to actually like sit and stick. You don't want this to be pulling up. Yes, obviously the wood is not going to bend. So if you glue the two pieces of wood together, you know, you're going to keep this piece down, that big base. But the one that goes on top of this, you really kind of want to make sure that you glue it well enough that it sticks all the way down so it doesn't start to peel up on you. Just another thing to note that I didn't think about before I glued that down, but you want to make sure that you actually have it the right way. I was lucky and did. So make sure that before you actually put glue on things, that you put them on top of each other to make sure that you are or do have your glitter paper and your wood the same way.
Oh, that would not have been fun.
I would have just left it like the wood and then colored it in a different way. Maybe stickles. Mm-hmm. Or you could have SVG'd it and just mirrored it.
Right. And
gotten a cut. So if you do that accidentally, you do have options. So don't freak out and be like, no, I ruined my ornament. You did not. You've got options. All right, this is really, really pretty. We've got one more. I think the base of this I want to be gold because how pretty will that be with the star? Yes. So what do you want the top to be? It's funny because like knowing us, we're not gonna pick the black or the toppies or the craft to be the tops, but you could do so much with that. So like, it's funny. I just know Mom and I like glitter.
Yes, we definitely like it.
But actually, I think it might look really pretty, to be honest, if you have a black on top of this one, because the star will show through. Mm-hmm. My thought is, can I figure out how to put lights on these? I don't think so. It'll be a little hard. Which one do we want? I mean, that's really pretty by itself, to be honest.
It is.
Just like a wooden star. I'm going to overlay it with the black and see how it looks.
Okay.
Yeah. You could always do it with like a red or something. I think it needs a little bit more. It's pretty.
Yeah, it's very pretty.
It definitely needs like
stickles.
Yeah. Let's try it with the red. I like that. Honestly, I just like it like that.
So
like I like this, you know what I mean? But I think it's too much. Like, I like that it's the wood grain and that it's just a star, like.
Okay, so let me see. It's very pretty.
Right?
Very pretty.
Like, I like this. And then maybe put some gems or something on it. I mean, we could still make this a gold topper.
Oh, yeah.
If you want. Maybe you just liquid glass this whole top.
Well, that's what I was thinking, too.
That might look really pretty. That was much easier to put the string through. So just some tips with the liquid glass. I have not released my pressure once. That's because if I let go and I lifted this up, I could potentially get bubbles. So I'm keeping my pressure and I am actually just moving the liquid glass around. And by doing that, we have no bubbles. So if you kind of just keep the tip underneath the liquid glass and just rotate it around, you're not going to get bubbles in your liquid glass. And if you do have a bubble, you can always just pop it with like a pin or something like that. But if you want to prevent having to do that, you can always just move it around with the tip of the liquid glass. And if you see a space, you can then, without even trying to squeeze anymore, you can just use the cap of it and rotate it around. But I think that's going to look really pretty.
I think that's going to look very pretty.
So just another thing that we like to do, we like to make our ribbon angled at the top. So if you decide to do that, you can do that. But also what I will probably do is take lighter and we will burn the ends of these ribbons. So as they're going on the tree and being used year after year, they're not going to fray. So that is just another thing that we like to do with ribbon that's going to be more abused and things like that. But you can actually see this liquid glass is starting to dry and it looks really pretty. Just gives it a glassy look along with the glitter.
So as I was saying before, with the, you know, these we've all done these with wood, but if you wanted to make tags, you could actually use the craft one and use that as a base, and then use some of the glitter to put on top to decorate the tops. So
here, I will have you come over here and pull out a craft one and lay them on top of each other.
So here we have the craft ornaments, and I'm just going to take the solid piece because remember I said we could probably use this as a tag. And I'm going to take the pine glitter, and I'm just going to take the swirly decoration off of here. And we could probably use, you want to use the liquid glass?
Do you want to actually glue it together or you want to just lay it on top of each other?
Okay, so we could just lay it on top and show how pretty that is. I mean, and you could...
you don't even actually have to glue it either. If you, because what's nice about some of these too is you can have like a freestanding tag.
Tags. Yes, well that's
so if you glue them together, then they'd be like kind of like swingy.
Right.
Which would
now,
be nice.
Do you want to put a fancy top on it, or should it be just...
Totally could. Or you could just put the that one, exactly. The craft top.
You could put the craft top on here.
That would look really pretty.
And just put this all together, and then you have your tags.
If you're doing this, I don't think you need liquid glass. You can use regular glue, unless your base is going to be glitter. So like the toffee top that Mom's touching right now, that I would glue down with liquid glass.
Right, but if yes, but if you're gonna, I'm just gonna punch this one out. And we'll show you the opposite ways. But if you're gonna use this as a base and say something like...
I was like, ooh, two-tone, but it doesn't work. It might work with that on top of the toffee. Yes, if you're doing this, you have to liquid glass.
Right, but that even looks really pretty.
It does. It does. That would work. So you could even ink a little bit and like do something like that too. But the glitter on the glitter, you kind of lose. Yeah. Unless it's like red glitter or a different color glitter.
Or this might look good on the black background.
Yes, definitely.
So, but yeah, so you don't have to just use the wood. You can use the different glitter and papers and and everything.
They look really pretty.
They are really pretty.
And like I said, if you get the entire set, you have so many different options to do. And how easy are these to put together and then give them to people? So easy. So, all right. That's Technique Tuesday. And that's Technique Tuesday. Thank you for watching. We hope you enjoyed. If you have any questions, please let us know in the comments below. Ta-da! Aren't they so pretty?
Yes, they are.
This one's the one with liquid glass. There you go. You can kind of see it.
Well, this one has the liquid glass on it too, but... Ooh.
Yeah. And that's the one that was just shimmer. Woo! They're drop proof.
Saved it.
I'm trying to figure it. Can you see it? That's a liquid glass? I don't think so. But they're drop proof. So that's Technique Tuesday. Thank you for watching. We hope you enjoyed. If you have any questions, please let us know in the comments below. But these are the ornaments that you can make. So make sure you go check them out, and we'll see you next Tuesday.
Happy Thanksgiving!
Bye! So today we are going to be starting our holiday...
Start that all over.
I can't even put that on the outtake! hours later.
What are you doing?
Stop laughing! You can go stand over there. It's heated. The heat's good. What are these? Holiday what?